Okay. Now, my dictation. My dictation is the way that it is, the way in which I talk, the way I talk. Because I think, like I was telling Kiana last night, I think it's a defense mechanism for all of the pain, all of the hurt that I've endured. And this is the way I get it up off me. You understand what I'm saying? This is the way this is the way that I kind of shield myself away from a lot of things that I've endured, or to make myself have a hard shell when I really have no armor. And the only way that I feel as though from socking a motherfucker up is to just, blurt out with my voice on what it is that I want to say. I'm not saying that it's right. A lot of Christians watch my shit and they not into all of that. But for the record, from here on out, please understand, okay? When you watch my videos, it's gonna be a lot of cussing. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of it. I ain't got over that hump yet. I ain't got over that beast. Okay, so if this is not what you want, I can only assume that at this point in time, maybe 10% of my people that subscribe to me will unsubscribe, because if it's not what you want to hear, don't watch the whole video to thumbs it down. Just move the fuck along. Just move on. This is not what we want. This is not where I'm going with the Lord. I can't take this to the Kingdom Hall and all that other shit. Then just, you know what? Boom. I'm cool, Tina. I mean, nice knowing you and all that. It was one lady that I thought was, me and her was real cool. And I haven't seen her in like forever. There's a couple of them that, and when I first came on, they was real cool. We used to comment and shit. And now it's like, I guess I must have said some shit that they was like, oh, hell no, I'm cool. You know what I mean? And they, cool. And I guess they just, they got on. And one woman in particular, in which I say this all the time, and if she's still watching, she know what I'm talking about. I did a video or something, and then she had sent me a comment, and she was like, well, yeah, because I was watching somebody's video, and one day she was in the garden, and the next day she was cooking, and the next day she was over here doing that. And it's like, shit, this bitch was all over the place. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see nobody all over the place. And like I told her, I said, well, you know what? Tell me something, Grace. Is that her channel? Is that her channel to do what she want to do? If she want to be all over the place, let her be all over the place. Because that's what you're going to get on mine. I haven't talked to her since then. So apparently, Grace, I'm sorry if that got next to you. Because, you don't want to see all that. You want to see somebody that's just sitting there at the camera and, basically telling you how their day was or whatever and move right along. Maybe you come here for Bible study. I don't know. But, on One Sexy Tina 1, you're not going to get that. I'm just sorry. I'm just telling you. I'm just being honest with you. Now, y'all, some of y'all done rolled with me from the beginning. Some of y'all done been with me from the very motherfucking beginning. And y'all know I have not changed the beat at all. I've been the same 100. I ain't came brand new. Nothing. Okay? So, now let's just straighten that out. Okay. Now, what I feel is off limits, like seriously, is when my kids are involved. When my kids are involved, I think that it is off limits. Because, reason being is because I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for my crew. And, you get on here and you want to disrespect my children and all that kind of shit. That's wrong to me. That's kind of fucked up, And that's what make me be like, you know what, I can't do this no more. For the sake of my kids, fuck that if I'm going to let you sit up here and talk about my kids. But yet, don't you have 1, 2, or maybe 3 of them? But you don't show yours at all. But yet, you got something to say about mine. You're wrong for that. And see, a lot of you guys hide behind y'all motherfucking pages and don't want to put y'all faces out there and all that other shit, but you got a whole bunch of shit to say about motherfuckers, and I'm just not feeling that. I mean, if you got some shit to say to me about me or whatever it is that I'm doing, let your shit be known. Make me a motherfucking video. Make me a video and say, you know what, Tina, this, and this, and bitch, I ain't like it. Put it out there. What I'm gonna do? What can I do? Well, we're going to be squabbing through cyberspace? What we getting ready to do? We're going to set it off on YouTube? What? Because all of that other shit and low key hating in the background and all that other shit and getting on blog TV and talking, having conversations about me and PMing and IM and motherfucking each other and talking about me. I mean, goddamn, I'm not that grand. I'm really not. I am so not that grand by far. But I mean, what is this about? I mean, like for real, But then again, I'm new booty to YouTube. So, I guess this is just how YouTube roll. And I guess everybody on their first year here, and especially if they were being as candid as I be, then therefore they know, what YouTube would do for you. I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was an open forum where motherfuckers can talk and discuss about whatever the fuck they got going on and do it moving. Apparently not. A lot of motherfuckers don't roll with that. A lot of people want that fake shit and they want you to act like everything is good and you ain't got no cutoff notice. Fuck that. If they about to bring the wrench out to my motherfucking shit, I'm gonna let you know it. Y'all, I gotta go pay this motherfucking water bill before they come out here with the wrench. And we're gonna be down there at Ken's house taking baths. What's the problem? I mean, what's the motherfucking problem? But it's like shit. I just don't get it. So the bottom line is just leave my kids out of it. Whatever you have to say about me, whether I'm fat, I talk this and that, I'm that, whatever, then just focus on me. Leave my kids alone. They ain't got shit to do with this YouTube shit right here. They don't. They don't have nothing to do with it. So that right there is what pisses me off. Is when you're talking about my kids. Now you can talk about Ken all day long. You can talk about Tone all day long. These is adults, okay? But innocent children that have nothing to do with it, that didn't ask for none of this kind of shit, then just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. That's all I'm asking, please. So, okay, enough with that. What else it was that I wanted to say? Because I'm so ready to go in on this message, y'all. I'm trying to get all this other out the way before I go in on this message that I just got. Just hold on, okay? Now, another thing, throughout the course of this year, man, it's been, wow. It's been a hell of a, the loss of people, people have had so many medical setbacks, and man, it just brought it to the forefront that damn, this shit is real. I mean, this shit is real. I got a message this morning from my girl Brenda, must lose 20 pounds, and she was telling me that her father died this morning, and it just took me back to that place. I remember when my father died. And, it was a pain that was like, whoa, you know what I mean? And so, so I extended my hand to her, and so, whatever she needed of me, I would try to, I'll try to oblige. And so, again, Brenda, I'm sorry, Mama, I understand that pain. I've been there times two. And, losing your father is a hurtful thing, baby, and I'm so sorry. And I have to say, not saying that, you putting this shit on a Libra scale, but when I lost my mama, that is a pain that is so fucking unbearable. I mean, that right there, oh my God. Because it's like the umbilical cord is now just severed. It's no longer in existence. The very part of you is gone. When you lose your mama, I'm telling you, family, you lose, oh my God. You lose big. You really, really lose big. And that is another reason why that, I'm so candid and so forthright here, is because when I'm dead and gone, I want my kids to be able to come on here and just sit down and be like, God damn, my mama's a trip, y'all. Y'all, come on over. Let's go watch some mama. You know what I mean?